MSP. Murder She Played. Andie's third book. Aeneas is Phrygian. Part 1. The late afternoon sun cast long, ember shadows over the cobblestones as Andie and Gabber walked toward the heart of Sombathe. It was a golden September day, exactly 1 year since they had decided to share their lives, but instead of romantic whispers, the air between them was thick with a heated academic debate. "Gabber, it's literally the foundation of the Aeneid!" Andie cried, waving her hand emphatically. "Aeneas is the son of Venus Aphrodite. That divine lineage is what gives him the right to found Rome. You can't just strip away his mother's immortality because of a cynical theory." Gabber, leaning slightly into his satchel, shook his head with a playful but stubborn smile. "It's not cynical, Andie, it's humorist. My friend, the professor who spent 3 seasons at the Troy excavations, explained it perfectly. The gods weren't always gods, they were exceptional humans whose stories grew into myths." As they reached the edge of the F-Tur, the expansive main square, Gabber stopped and pulled a folded piece of paper from his pocket, looking like a man holding a winning ace. "Listen to what Dionysius of Halicarnassus wrote," Gabber said, his voice dropping into the rhythmic, guttural tones of ancient Greek. "Omicron delta phi rho omicron delta tau eta alpha tau nu epsilon nu alpha iota lambda gamma omicron nu tau epsilon omicron tau nu theta epsilon nu phi alpha sigma iota tau gamma chi sigma sigma upsilon nu epsilon lambda theta epsilon nu lambda lambda gamma upsilon nu alpha kappa tau iota nu alpha phi rho upsilon gamma alpha nu epsilon pi rho epsilon pi nu delta iota tau kappa lambda lambda omicron phi rho omicron delta tau eta nu nu mu alpha zeta omicron nu." Note 1 at the end of the Part 1. Andie rolled her eyes, though she couldn't hide a smirk. "Translation, please, for those of us who prefer the muse to the lexicon?" "He says," Gabber translated proudly, "that those who claim Aeneas was born of Aphrodite are mistaken. It wasn't the goddess who united with Anchises, but a beautiful Phrygian woman, whom they merely called Aphrodite because of her stunning beauty. My friend says the archaeological evidence in Phrygia supports a historical figure behind the myth." "So you're turning a goddess into a mortal socialite," Andie countered, though her tone softened. Typical Gabber. They turned the corner and the familiar facade of the Claudius Cucrazda appeared. The argument evaporated instantly as a high-pitched chorus of voices greeted them. "Andie! Gabber! Over here!" Sitting at a long table pushed together near the window were 10-year-old Andie and a group of 7-year-old Sandy's violin students. The children were buzzing with excitement, their faces already sticky with chocolate and fruit glaze. "Happy anniversary!" Andie shouted, jumping up to hug Andie. "We already ordered for everyone. We got cakes, and the big orange juices with the straws. And guess what?" little Marcika added, tugging at Andie's sleeve. "We can read the menu all by ourselves now. We didn't even need the grown UPS to help." The tension of the Trojan War was forgotten as the couple sat down. The table was a chaotic, joyful spread of Ishlar cookies, creamy pastries, and vibrant orange juice. Andie looked at Gabber over the heads of the children, her heart full. The genealogical mystery of Aeneas seemed small compared to the very real, very human love surrounding them in the heart of Sombathe. "So," one of the parents asked, leaning in, "what's next for the two of you? Now that the first year is officially in the books?" Andie smiled, taking Gabber's hand. "We're following the trail of the Phrygian woman and the goddess. We're planning a trip to Greece and Turkey. Troy and Crete are the main targets. Looking for proof?" Gabber teased, raising his juice glass in a toast. "Looking for the truth," Andie replied, clinking her glass against his. "But mostly, just looking forward to the journey." As the evening wore on and the lights of the F-Tur began to twinkle outside the window, the debate was replaced by laughter, violin talk, and the sweet, simple celebration of a year well spent. One note of the genealogical dispute used in this story. Andie's view, traditional mythological. Aeneas is the son of Aphrodite Venus, classical sources, Homer, Virgil. Gaber's view, Euhemerist historical. Aeneas is the son of a mortal Phrygian princess whose beauty earned her the nickname Aphrodite. Source: Dionysius of Halicarnassus, Roman Antiquities I-49 1-2. Archaeological sites Gaber's professor might have mentioned?